Yuck.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Jokic.
Really?
I'm sure he'd be pretty good. Goodness me, what's happened to you? Wow.
As for the continuity of play, is there still the rule that it's every 10 points?
Yes. But there can be a little bit of improvisation in that sometimes. Obviously, if it's me. Interesting. Gone for the old power line serve. It's quite effective. Yeah, it's very, very powerful hitting. Fast caught this one.
She looks in absolutely stunning shape. I know she does a lot of work with her trainer. She's possibly one of the biggest guys I've ever seen, but an absolute sweetheart. Back in Egypt, above and beyond everyone else's.
Yeah, tremendous natural athlete.
Yeah.
Does help to give you that building block.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me. I mean, that was well improvised. So taking, as I said earlier, no prisoners here, making it tough. But that's a respect that you've got to admire. Glass courts, so unforgiving. You know, again, the experience factor for the Serbian #1. She'd have played a couple of probably the European events where they do have glass courts more prominently. It's a nice adjustment, lovely adjustment by her. So 7 match balls for the Leopard. So very, very smooth run through for El Hammamy. Tremendous to see a new country featuring in the World Championships.
So it's not necessarily hunting down that ball, is it?
No, it's definitely more of a lifting situation, because if she's laying the racket back, the racket face is going to be open, so that she's going to lift that ball more. But at this level and at this stage, you need to be starting hunting the ball, especially when it's there. You see, she does it on her backhand, but especially when it's there, she wants to be getting it out in front of her. You just can't afford to let it go back.
No. I think she likes to crank it though, doesn't she?
But a telling point in the game here, as often happens. Players kind of vying for points up to 5-6, 6-all. So it'll be interesting to see if Fiechter really pulls away. It's looking like she will.
Push. Yes, perfect length into the back of the court, finds the corner, closes out the first game. So 9 minutes that first game. Good start from the French player, but it was the American. Fiechter came through really strongly to take it. 11-6. So, and you're talking physicality.
Yep.
So would you have that down as a mobility thing, or what in particular?
I think she's worked a lot on her mobility, that first step off the tee. You can see her movement to the forehand.
just unravelling a bit for Villard. 9 game balls for Fiechter. Well, there you go. Wonderful, wonderful finish on the volley from the American. She storms into a 2-love lead. Well, confirmation of it. 11-1 that game. So dominant from Fiechter. She's 2-love up after 16 minutes. That's what I mean, though. I mean, they were clapping. It's like, I don't know what level of squash. That's a winner. Again, it's a perfect volley. Such a good feeling when you're in front of the opponent volleying the ball and you're hitting outright winners. Well, there you go. No preparation leaves her stranded at the back of the court. She needed to take that way earlier before it got to anywhere near. Be looking at this and thinking that that's a good area for her to target. You know you're confident when you're slotting that into the nick. Well, the error from Villard wasn't to be here today for her. She started well in the first, but after that it was all Fiechter. Very confident display by the American. She'll be pleased with that moving into the second round. Is Nour Sherbini up against Mendez?
That would be it for me. If I can implement a game plan against the world number 1, if I am down around 20, 30, 40 in the world, then that would be the success of this game for me. Yeah, and Mendez strikes an absolutely beautiful ball. Really winds up, really clean hitting, I feel, as she's in position. See, her swing is quite structured when she prepares. The strings are always above the wrist.
8 game balls for the Warrior Princess. Well, nicely finished by Sherbini. All up high on the backhand, but she slots it away.
That pace that she does that fade with is just a little bit sharper. So then the ball's running away from you, but it's also fast. So out of your reach and fast, so you've double missed it.
Double whammy.
Yeah, the 1-2.
Well, the crowd is certainly getting behind Mendez here.
Do you think there was anywhere for her to go? Sherbini was
well, I don't know. I would have
slowly.
just expected an initial sideways movement rather than sort of the static position. I think that's why Sherbini was surprised as well, because she didn't sense any movement towards the ball. That's a lovely shot. Perfect racket work. Well, it's amazing how quickly Sherbini can just rattle off points. She was 7-5 down, and within no time at all, she's 8-7 up. 3 game balls for the Warrior Princess. There it is. Relentless attacking squash from Nour Sherbini. 7-5 down, bang, bang, bang. Wins it 11-7. 8 minutes in duration, 2-love. For the defending champ. How many times has she done that already? 3, 4 times in this match off the backhand. Oh, lovely. It's a wicked little boast. Very good from Mendez. Oh, Sherbini slots the ball straight into the nick. Check this out.
Just abandon.
In it goes. Well, we've seen what she can do with the backhand cross-court volley nick. Just as good straight. 4 match balls for the Warrior Princess. Well, superb squash from Sherbini. Solid statement from the world #1, reigning world champion. So 3-love, 21 minutes to the Warrior Princess, world #1, taking out Hayley Mendez.
A lot of power coming from South courts. Big element of the game. Always had the heavy hit. That's a great shot. Terrific angle there, Aisling and Jasmine.
Yeah, quite a high grip there. See the way she changed her grip just as she was going in to hit that post.
Very, very athletic young girl. Following up on the ball as well. This is a quality first game. Aisling.
Yeah, it's very positive.
Can't quite hang on to that lead. So Amanda Sobhy with a full stare and a stroke. Serving now with 2 game balls. Just getting trapped there. Feel a little bit of trying to compete with Amanda Sobhy with the power hitting. Leaving herself a bit stranded in the middle of the court. Sobhy very comfortable punching that ball beautifully into the back corners. So tidy first game between the 2 lefties. Wonderful to see. As Aisling said, 2 left-handers battling it out. That's a better pace change. It's a good break-up.
See what I mean about that straight coming out of the back corners and straight. If you lift the cross court, she buys herself time, gets herself back.
Oh my word, that was power. That was such a clean hit from Sobhy. She sets herself beautifully. Look at that. Wow, that was really quite. Some work there, Aisling. Really appreciated by the crowd. And that was gorgeous. Beautiful touch there from Sobhy. I'll tell you what, there's method in that Turkish delight. How much she's going to have after this game. Certainly helped her during the second.
It did. There was an injection.
It was.
It would have gone straight to the bloodstream.
Oh. Well, Southpaw Sobhy showing why she's one of the best strikers of the ball. Just lost a little bit of consistent hitting there from Jasmine Hutton, a little bit at sea, but the pressure from Amanda Sobhy is considerable. And well, that's the width, very attacking width. We're set up for a slightly loose ball in that front right-hand corner. Sobhy on it quickly. Time to a younger opponent. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's not a terrible service, but she's absolutely pulverising. Again, she just guides the. You see what she's doing. Very purposeful. Shows accentuates the importance of the service. She's got the stroke, so she'll be disappointed to a degree. Of course, Jasmine Hutton, she played a terrific first game, and that's something she needs to look at, but to see the quality of what Amanda Sobhy was doing. Yes, she was given the opportunities to do that, but she didn't miss. She barely made any unforced errors, Sobhy. And when you're playing aggressive squash like that, whether you're taking the ball short or deep, aggressive length hitting, aggressive short work, you don't make the errors. It's a nightmare to play against, nightmare. So a bit of a lesson there. 23-minute demolition in the end. Quality work by the number 5 seed. 3-love victory over the very talented up-and-coming player from England, Jasmine Hutton.